What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I am a progressive specialist in the game of Risk Global Domination, currently ranked 57th on the world leaderboard. And today is Friday, so we are playing Fixed Friday. The modes are classic map, fixed cards, 60-second turns, balanced blitz for rolls with one expert AI. And we are playing a Discord game. So this is an all Grandmaster game. In the first position, we have Jake Ironclad. In the second position, we have a bot. In the third position, we have Cosmic Cowboy. My 2v2 partner, I'm in the fourth position. In the fifth position, we have Mostly Harmless. And in the sixth position, we have AKA Stovetopped, both mods of the forum. So let's just take a look at everyone's stats. And this is what Jake's stats look like. A winning record, 200 hours in the game. It's nice to see all Grandmaster play from time to time at Fixed. So, in the third position, we have Cosmic Cowboy. Looks like he will get an easy gift of South America, and that's Cowboy's record there. I am set up to take nothing, so I'm probably going to lose this game. Yeah, Cowboy's going to roll 6 on 4 turn 1, or he's going to let Stove retreat. Sure. That means that I need to get some action elsewhere. I have 4 troops in Africa. I predict Stove is going to retreat into there, which means my 4 troops will be stuck. And if I want to get some value out of them, I might as well roll through Harmless now before it's too late. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my Fortify into the north to point that army elsewhere. It looks like my game this game will be the North America plan, and we'll see how it goes. How do you feel about North America, Reginald? Do you like North America? We live in North America, so what's your favorite? Yeah, I don't think he likes it. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? So, we got the North America plan. It looks like that's what we're going to do. Is Stove going to back off? No, he's going to push in and then back off, right? Makes more sense. Get your take. Make it a little bit less of a free... Oh no, we missed 2. We could have had a 5th guy. Sorry, man. That's a bummer. I would have wished to get a 5th person if I could have. So let me just round off everyone's stats. This is what Mostly Harmless looks like. Top 50 player. 1,000 hours in the game, 2,000 games played. The bot looks like it's taking over Europe, and this is what Stove's record looks like. Stove is a top 10 player, very good risk player, and that is a ton of games played and a ton of hours played. Okay, Cowboy will take South America now. I'm going to move to get that slow claim on Northam. I don't want to roll through Stove's 3. I can push in from that 5 stack. I figure this position is lost. I'm going to add 1 troop to my itinerant army in Egypt, and I am going to move my armies into the slow claim for North America. So I have a 6 stack in Alaska, a 4 in Eastern United States, and a 2 in Mexico, and I'm not going to move any of them because I don't want to lose any of those 3 positions. Let's just... let my buddy Reggie out of the room. Hi, Reg. You want to say goodbye to the people?
I want to say goodbye. See you later, everybody.
Okay. See you later, bud. Okay, Cowboy's being allowed to hold South America, and that's probably going to stick around for quite a while. Okay. The end of the second turn, Stove has a strong claim to Africa, which I should allow to occur, I figure. Leave the road open. The bot is going to take over North America if anyone allows that. I suppose I could push in with my large army and guard against that from happening. Part of me wants the bot to have North America, though. It's going to roll 5 on 3 now. Sorry, Cowboy. And fail. Which means it gets a take elsewhere. Which means I can move my itinerant army into Egypt, which I think I'm going to do. And then I can have more troops for my reinforcement in North America. The other school of thought would be to attack using the 3 stack here and get some value while it still exists. I think that's actually the way I'm going to deal with it. Putting all my troops in North America. And bombing the Siam troops. Oh no, and failing to get a take. That's cool. Cowboy can fight the bot in Europe, and Stove can take Africa. Mostly Harmless does get value out of his 3 stack in North America before it's all gone. And I hope Stove does the same, leaving me to face Jake, Ironclad, who is the last remaining contester of North America. And we'll see if that is allowed to occur. I've not yet made alliances with Stove or Harmless because I figure those 2 guys have played enough games where they know better than to make frivolous alliances. I allied myself with Cowboy immediately because I want Cowboy to feel comfortable not worrying about guarding, and Jake moves out. I'm going to give him the thanks for that, because now I'm going to start taking over positions in North America. Hopefully I finish the continent in about 2 turns. Do I have a match on 3? I don't. So the board positioning matters, the continents matter, the alliances matter, because in fixed, your matches are very low. Cowboy gets the big match on 3. What a lucky, lucky guy. I'm curious to see if he doubles down on this, because this is a risky spot he's in. The bot can match in and eat his 6 stack. Okay, Cowboy points a big army right at me, which I can't say I'm terribly enthused by. And he escapes. Okay. Suppose I'll give Stove one more turn of a chance to spend that army before I have set myself up to take North America, assuming I have the big match next turn. I will try and conquer it and see who lets me hold it. And I do have the big match, so I will reach out to... I guess I don't have to reach out to Harmless or Stove at the moment for alliances, because the only person who really has a shot at breaking me is Cowboy, and I'm going to suggest to Jake that he gets his army out of North America now. That is some good communication skills available to us. North America's good. I don't actually think they're going to let me hold it, though. It's too valuable. I have 25 troops compared to Cowboy's 39, so somebody does need to contest him, but Stove is nipping at his heels at 33. So that's possible. Interesting to see how this game's going to play. I don't think Cowboy will win. I don't think I will win either. I have a hunch that AKA Stovetop is the best player in this game, and given that he has a continent that is fairly strong, Africa, if you are allowed to hold it, can accrue a ton of value. Stove doesn't move his 3, so I'm going to have to punch through it with my big ad. Yep. And now I'll put the trust in Cowboy and see if it's betrayed. So I'm going to put my entire bonus on this 7 stack, which will be 12 troops, and I'm going to punch up and conquer North America, leaving Mexico guarded by only 2 troops, and it will be, the ball will then be in Cowboy's court to betray me or not. Bot takes most of North America, leaving Jake in a tenuous position because he was kind of bullied to move in, negotiated, however you want to think about it, to move in from me, asking ever so nicely. Cowboy puts more troops, leaving himself with no good decision. So I'm going to make Cowboy out to be the bad guy when he inevitably breaks me there, unless by some grace I get lucky and our borders are stable. So I'm going to put 20 troops there, and I'm going to finish North America. And I have a 10 stack. I'm just going to make it 2 9 stacks, a tiny little move of 1 troop. And it's now up to Cowboy. He doesn't have to put any more troops there. He doesn't have to break me, but I bet you he will. Still does have an exterior position in Australia and a 10 stack in the Ural Mountains. AKA Stovetopped, occupying Africa, 215 stacks, has a 3rd position. 2 guard, could break Cowboy, probably won't. I have to get my army away from his border. Yeah, Stove knows better than to strike first. I'm at 33 troops, Cowboy at 42, Stove now at 44, taking the lead. Jake Ironclad sitting at 37 as we move into the 5th turn. No, the 6th. This is now the 6th turn. Okay, and finally takes his own continent in Australia. So I have the North American position. Stove has Africa, Cowboy has South America, and Mostly Harmless does not occupy a continent, so the board is now stabilized. The end game is, rather the beginning, early game is almost over, and we are now moving into the mid game, where the board has now become organized, and continents will be allowed to occur, and Cowboy doesn't break me in North America. So, I am grateful. I'll throw him a thanks. And I will not militarize that border. So I have roads in both directions to move out. He gives me the heart emote, and I can slowly expand, but I think it makes more sense for me to use these troops. They are still on Stove's border, which is unfortunate, and I really don't think I'm going to live all that much longer, because I think these guys are good at risk. But I'm also a little bit good at risk, just not necessarily these modes. But I'm very interested in getting better. If you guys have any thoughts about what I could have done, should have done, by all means let me know in the comments. I'm always interested to improve in every aspect of this game. And Harmless is asking me to stop protecting Stove. Okay, maybe I will. So you can suicide into him, is that the idea? And what is Stove going to say about stop being a hater? Ooh, and Harmless obliterates my exterior position and punches right into Stove. So, maybe that is good for me. I feel like these guys have played with each other once or twice. You guys have played with each other once or twice. Right? Next time I do this, I should probably get these guys on VC, because that would be even more interesting to get the verbal commentary. Stove is thinking. Mostly Harmless is now sticking his foot right in Stove's face. And eliminates his exterior position. Threatens to kill him. Why not? This is what happens when friends play Risk. Jake Ironclad doing real well. Have a 30 stack guarding the Turtle of Australia. The bot is starting to dwindle. Bot only has 20 troops with 3 cards, and I have the big match. Maybe I eat the bot. Nope, they just match in, and it's bad value again. So the bot is hanging out in the wastelands of Northern Asia. And Cowboy's crying the blues. I'm just waiting for that inevitable betrayal. I'm going to hold that big match in my pocket for either a kill on the bot or an inevitable betrayal from Cosmic Cowboy. But he's still showing his friendship. Wow. I'll bust him a couple of hearts for that. Okay, we can work together to defeat a common enemy, aka not me. And if you guys are new to my channel, the origin of the Kill Pete strategy is a term from my buddies from years ago. I'm going to show even more kindness to Cowboy, just by not guarding that at all. From my buddies, you know, the joke, of course, is you got to kill Pete or else he'll kill you. And it looks like Harmless is taking Africa, but not suiciding into Stove yet. And I use the operative term, yet. And my, how the tables have turned. So, we have AKA Stovetop with 33 troops, but mostly centered in Southern Europe. Harmless with 38 troops, but no cards. Myself at 42, and in the third position, troop count, next to Cosmic Cowboy, and Jake, but I am reinforcing additional 5 a turn, whereas they are only getting 2 each. So, Stove breaks Harmless. We get to see the Stove v Harmless Beef work to a battle of attrition between 2 giants. It looks like if this board state continues any longer, I win. And I'll just sit on that, and sit on that, and sit on that, and I'm going to wait for the bot to get strong enough that I can kill him. Cowboys now set up to involve themselves in Africa. Looks like this game is going to end very quickly. Stove loses his exclave, has 25 troops remaining. Harmless won that suicide battle. But the game is not over. Okay, Cowboy's going to kill Stove? Yes. And we lose a player who only 2 turns ago was the strongest player. So now Cowboy's tied up with me with Jake Ironclad at the top, but he gets another match, so it'll probably be, yeah, these 2 guys tied. Highest troop stack at 53, going to retreat to guard his borders either in Brazil or North Africa. And I continue to be extremely conservative and just get a single take while guarding my borders. I can do this all day. But I think I'm lined up to defeat the bot next turn. Bot will be holding 3 cards. I already know I have the big match. Do I have the big match without using my Joker? I do. So I can preserve that Joker for another turn. I think I eat the bot now. They'll be holding 3 cards. So it's like about a 10 troop deficit. It'll cost me to take the bot out of the mix. Maybe I keep playing it conservative for a while. Maybe it's better for me to have a bot. But this game is now looking like it is pushing towards its inevitable end. Do I spend the 10 troops to take out the bot? Does it even make sense for me to do so? I actually think that the answer is no, and I would win by being even more passive. Let someone else do the dirty work, so to speak, because I'm trying to win the game. Okay, Cowboy has shown his willingness to maintain our alliance, and I will do the same. We will not militarize this border. I'm going to put 9 troops on my Alaskan frontier, and I can get an easy take on Iceland. And I'm still guarding my position from 2 fronts instead of 3, and I'm holding a Joker, so I probably have a big match coming right up. I don't. I have to wait for a different type of card. Okay, mostly Harmless is holding Africa, and I'm going to ask Cowboy to break. Please attack Harmless, and I can do the same. He gives me the thumbs down. Doesn't want to do it. No? Okay. I guess Cowboy's allied with Harmless, but I am not, so I can ask him to do that and feel guilt-free. The bot now holds 4 cards, and I think that is the change. That is enough for me to want to kill him, unless Cowboy goes for it. 29 troops, unless Jake goes for it. I think I just do it now. I don't want to waste that, though. I'll put my entire bonus there and eat the bot, and let's progress this game a little further to its end. Now let's see how much of Asia my opponents are going to allow me to hold. So I get the big match. Now, what I would want to do is I would want to guard these 2 positions. So I'm going to put a 5 stack there. I'm going to put a 5 stack here. And I'm going to put the rest in Alaska. So I have a 2-tier guard. And if that is allowed to occur, which it won't, someone will inevitably invade me. But then I know who I'm not truly allied with. Right, so I have a soft outside, a medium inside, and a strong interior. And I'm holding 5 cards again. Stove doesn't like my play. He's giving me a tisk-tisk. I don't know what I ever did to you. Okay. And Jake wants to turtle a bit harder. We are now down to 4 players. Okay, Cowboy busts through the other frontier. Fair enough. And remilitarizes the border. Interesting. We got 10 troops there. Fair enough. I can parry your attack. But I will only put one less troop because I'm not interested in showing aggression. I'm a good neighbor to the bitter end. Cowboy and I are mostly equal. He has 67 troops, my 74. But I have a better continent, so I don't need to overextend. Don't want to risk it, so to speak. I'm liking how this game is going. Got 4 really good players left. It's going nice and quick, though, so that's nice. Alright. Cowboy's in a pickle. His big army is locked inside of himself. He doesn't want to break Harmless for some reason. He decided to antagonize me instead. The board is balanced with me and Cowboy in the lead. Harmless close behind with 5 cards. Putting in 9 troops now. Cowboy backed off of that border. And I'll give his big stack a road out. I feel no compunction to not guard that border some more. Harmless is a big, scary army in the middle of his continent. It's the 1-point guard, mutually assured destruction for Egypt, or for Africa rather, holding Africa. I guess he decides to break me. Or try to. Fails to finish. Harmless brought me down to 52, giving the lead back to Cowboy. Hoping maybe that Cowboy betrays. And we'll see if that's how it goes. Oh no, they've agreed. They've agreed to kill me. I guess I die. I come in 3rd. Cowboy finishes me off. Good game. And let's watch how this game finishes. So I come in 4th. Seemed like a miss for Harmless. Harmless dies immediately. Oh well. And then Cowboy picked a great time to occupy the rest of the board because Jake is stuck inside of himself. So, Cosmic Cowboy wins the game easily. Good game. That was fun. And nice and quick. Cowboy will be allowed to hold most of the board now, as long as he doesn't open up Cyan, which he won't. Because he's better than that. He's not going to do it. Yeah. See? This guy doesn't suck at risk. Well done, Cowboy. Your win. Nice and quick. I enjoy this. See, this is the kind of fixed game that I want to see. And Mostly Harmless says, "Bye, please attack Pete. I didn't mean gift white the game." Well, there you go. At least it was quick. Good game, everybody. And Jake has one 30-point stack in the middle of the board, not going to be enough to take out Cowboy's 55, no matter how he rolls, but he's going to break just about every continent, as he should, and Cowboy's going to grind him down in this 1v1 end game. Cowboy holding 4 cards, so he probably has a match. Wins the game in 1 or 2 turns. It was a really interesting death for me, right? Everyone agreed to kill Pete, and they succeeded. I would have done that differently and gotten some breaks on Africa. I guess Cowboy didn't have a match on 4, he's saving it. He's letting Jake hold Africa. Too little, too late, but still more troops than he would want. Now they're even. Cowboy has 5 cards though, so he's going to push in from here. Take Europe, take Africa, take South America, take North America. That's how I would do it. Gets the 8. I was putting it 16. Oh, starts up there and hooks around. Yeah, that works too. So please, guys, let me know what you think I could have done better. There's a lot of surprising action that happened. Caught me off guard a bit, obviously. I mean, what can you do? What can you say? But I'm always open to suggestions. I'm always open to improve. And I really love the community that I found here on Discord and on YouTube. You guys are great. We have such great games. Everyone has interesting ideas to share. The attitude is generally positive, and that's what resonates with me the most, is that people who actually care are trying to improve, as opposed to every other space it seems on the internet, which is just a giant bitch fest. Alright, Jake Ironclad puts in a 5-point match. He's not going to give up, but this game is decided. Letting Cowboy hold Australia turn after turn is just an inevitable grind. Bet you Cowboy has the match on 4 now and can finish. Yep. We get most of the New World. Start working on the old. Yeah. Finish Europe. Take Asia. Or try to. Unless he's got a match on 3, this game is... Oh, he's got a match on 3! He's going to fight to the bitter, bitter end. I like it. Too bad. If this was Prague, it would be a different story. The matches would be so large that the speed, the ability to take the board in the endgame, would be the deciding factor. But we both know that there's nothing that Jake can do at this point to win this game. It is the conclusion is inevitable. Yep, good game. Cowboy rolling manually, switches it back. I really think they should change that setting so that it always defaults back to Blitz. But I would say that, being that I play with 60-second turns. Take Asia with that one. Yep. Yep. Excellent work. Almost got him. The board turns white. 1 territory remaining. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found some of it entertaining and or informative. And I hope that if you are interested in improving at the game of Risk, and you enjoy my content, by all means please subscribe to my channel so that I can share with you my thoughts. My posting schedule is daily. Wednesdays is the long-form interview-style podcast show. Fridays is Fixed Fridays. And every other day is whatever I feel like. And until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.